Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, whichever the case may be. I do have a new pick a card today, and today's pick a card is messages from your person. You'll get more information as I get to each pile, and there are 3 piles today to choose from, beginning on the left with the pig, 2 volleyball, 3 Xbox controller. We have been seeing the Xbox controller quite a lot lately, so I don't know if that's a sign for somebody, possibly. Either way, timestamps are in the description and comment section. Meet you guys at your pile. Hi, pile 1. You guys are the pig pile or piggy bank, whichever works best for you. Welcome to your pick a card reading. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. For those of you subscribed, returning, thank you for tuning into another pick a card reading. So today's pick a card reading is messages from your person, but you guys know that I usually do something before I just jump into the messages. So today I decided what we're going to do is take a look into what is it that they've been wanting to tell you first, and then we'll see what the messages say. Everything is already pre-shuffled, ready to go. I don't think there's anything else. If you're interested in personal readings, the link is in the description box as well as my Instagram link. So let's get to it. I'm going to put that over there. Let's see what we can get here. I just have to sort everything out because I have the messages pre-shuffled as well, so I'm not shuffling those. I may add songs. I haven't done songs in a little bit, so I was thinking about possibly doing that. Okay, so what do we have? The 10 of Candles, the Knight of Needles, the 6 of Candles. So there is a lot of fire energy so far. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy is present. Let me clarify these cards and then we'll see what other energies are coming up. We have the Queen of Swords. Sorry, I was putting the cards down on the side. Queen and Knight of Swords and the Hermit. So these 2 cards are the same. So the Knight of Swords is being clarified by the Knight of Swords. What I was getting, what your person has been wanting, has been thinking of saying to you, really up here I was getting, like, I was just getting the energy right away. And I feel like your person wants to apologize for putting you into this state of mind, just not making your life any easier, putting all this emotional baggage on you, feeling guilty about being in and out of your life, not really being consistent, not really showing up, being present in the way that you needed and wanted them to be. And with the 6 of Candles, I feel like they're just proud of you. So the clarifying cards, we're going to take a look a little bit deeper into that, but that's kind of really the gist of it so far, of what they've been wanting to, or been thinking about saying to you. So really it's an apology, because they realize how much I don't want to say damage, but how much they've hurt you. So, I mean, in a way, you know, if you feel like they've caused damage, then take that word. And if you don't, you feel like that's too strong of a word, then, you know, just leave it. These are general readings, so again, just take what resonates. Sometimes this is coming from your person, and if it doesn't make sense to you, or you don't think that they feel that way, I know sometimes it's hard to believe it. That's what the personals are for. But even then, you know, they can feel that way and not know, you know, not tell you, and you don't even know about it. So that's the thing with the messages readings. Just keep an open mind, because you're like, well, I know my person and that's not how they feel. Well, you don't really 100% know that, you know. So that's why that whole keep an open mind is kind of the direction I'm pushing the channel when I do these readings, because some people are just like, well, I know that's not my person. I know they don't feel that way. I know that's not. And the truth is, I mean, does everyone know how you feel 100% of the time, you know? So just kind of look at it that way. I don't want to get off into a tangent about it, but I really just kind of want to drive that home for some people. I know a lot of you do get it, and thank you guys. But for others, it's just, you have to keep an open mind, you know? And with these readings, it's not always about what we want to hear, or it may not make sense right away, but down the road it will. Okay, so let me get back to the reading. I'm sorry, I don't mean to. It's just I kind of want to get that out there. So with the 10 of Candles, it's your person, like I was saying about apologizing for making you feel a certain way, for making your life heavier, just bringing you down, really, and that they understand why you've put your defenses up. They understand why you've kind of put your guard up, why you have a wall now, why you walked away, why you set your boundaries. They get it. They realize it, and they understand it's because, again, just the Knight of Swords being clarified by the Knight of Swords. Just what I was saying before. There's no other way for me to put it. Your person knows that they have not been consistent in your life. They have not been someone stable. They have not been someone you can really depend on, rely on, or even trust. So they understand that. They know that they have not been in the right place either. So this is really them kind of wanting to own up to their own, I guess, I don't want to say issues, but their own, I guess the way that they didn't add positively to your connection. And then we have the Six of Candles and the Hermit. I'm just trying to get the energy. I'm sorry, when I get quiet like that, enjoy the birds. That's just me trying to tune into the energy of it, of what this message is that they're trying to get to you. Because I feel like it's where really I get it's two different energies. It's not two different energies. It's like you and them in this. So I feel like your person was so consumed by attention from others, consumed by, people inflating their ego, making them feel really good, and it made you withdraw. Like you kind of, these two cards is more like they know how their actions negatively affected you, is what it is. They realize that they were in this energy of like me, 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 me. I want all the attention, and I don't care who it's from, as long as it's like, someone that they were attracted to, and just kind of like that wandering eye thing. So that's really what I get. So your person, it's more of an apology here, and them really coming to understand and taking, again, ownership for what they've done. So let's get your oracle cards. So we have deeper commitment, weighing options, toxic ways, and I'm using the whispers of love. I haven't used this one on the channel. Rest and relaxation is essential. And so with the weighing options, it's 2. And I feel like your person, because of this here, with the Knight of Swords, Knight of Needles, they're aware that they need more balance in their life, and they know that them not being balanced caused an imbalance in your connection. So it just reflected that. It reflected their energy. So you can kind of see how that works. It's whatever energy you bring to the connection. So it depends on both people. So they are aware. They're kind of trying to figure out what's the best way of bringing balance and taking care of these toxic ways. And I was saying with this, I feel like it's connected to the Six of Candles of really, for most of you, a lot of you, it possibly was a third party. But if it wasn't a third party person, like a love triangle, there was work, there was career, there was school, there was family, different things, whatever resonates for you. They know. I mean, for this though, toxic ways, kind of a player, someone who's not really, especially with the Knight of Swords in and out of your life, this is someone who really didn't commit, and so hence the deeper commitment card showing up here, where now they're like, I see it, like they have this clarity of themselves and what they need to work on, and so they do want a deeper commitment with they want a deeper commitment with you. They know that they haven't really been the most positive person in your life, probably at all. And the rest and relaxation is essential. So it says we all have a fundamental need to take a break. So this time apart from you is, the way that I'm getting it is just they need this time to figure things out. They need to figure these toxic ways out. They need to figure out how to bring balance back into their life, because again, them being in balance brought imbalance to your connection. So if they are balanced, then they're bringing that into your connection. So just another reason why healing is so important. I know you guys get tired of it, and trust me, I get tired of it too, but it's kind of Spirit's way of showing us why it's so important to heal. All right, so that's what they're thinking, what they want to say, but let's see what the messages really say. All right, so I got plenty of messages for you guys. Let's see, I'm saving this one. I was going to do that one first, but I'm not anymore. How am I going to do this? These are going to be laid on top. There's too many, so you will hear from me soon. So there's, you know, it's just they're kind of in this place right now. They know, they're taking ownership. I've been thinking about proposing to you. So, and it doesn't have to be like engagement, you know, with a deeper commitment. It might be like, you know, just being exclusive, or like let's start over and figuring things out. So whatever resonates for you, if it is where you were with this person, you guys kind of took a break, breather, you know, with this rest and relaxation card, possibly it is where they're thinking like, okay, you're the one. And so that might be also, so however it resonates. I've been sending you messages in 5D. So for my twin flames, you guys will understand that you're so different, but that's why I love you. And so just perfect precursor. This is the first card I wanted to lay out, but I'm like, no, I'm going to wait. But with that card, I mean, they see that you're different. They recognize you're different, but that's why they want to commit to you. And this was the card I was waiting for. See, I love you. So see how that's connected. We have 2 I love yous in this pile. I'm a picture of misery because of our separation. So being apart from you, you know, you being in your Queen of Swords energy really has taken a toll on them, and they're feeling it. I want to be with you. So that's why they want to commit. I beg you, let me make everything right. So yeah, you know, it's them, again, taking ownership of what they didn't do right before and wanting to fix things between you. Do you still want me? So a little bit of insecurity, a little bit of doubt, but they do want to come forward. I feel like they just know that there's something here, and they just kind of have to figure out for themselves whether or not. I'm finding things hard right now. So you can understand with that. It's just very much in alignment with that. Our time is close, so just you'll hear from me soon. Our time is close, so very close. You guys might be seeing 12-12, I don't know. I want to offer you romance. So yeah, you know, they do want to just be committed to you and show their love to you. I don't feel worthy yet, so going back to those fears. Sorry, it cut off. You know, going back to the do you still want me card, there's just those fears and insecurities showing up with those messages. All right, I can't imagine a life without you. So they've seen what life is without you. It's been like miserable for them, and now they know. I'm not ready to give up on you or us. So again, even though they're a little bit fearful, you will hear from this person because they realize that it's you they do want to be with. I want to confess everything to you. So just, they want to be open and honest. And I'm sorry, please forgive me. So, you know, everything that they want to say, I feel like is, you know, just pretty much in alignment with what we were saying about what they've been thinking about saying to you and the messages that they have. Let's do the songs. Let's do it. Let's just add the songs. Let's see, what songs do we have? We'll do a couple. If I can just get one out, and like I feel all these other ones attached. Total Eclipse of the Heart, Bonnie Tyler. So that's one, sorry. And then let's get another one. I just want one. Ocean, Martin Garrix. Okay, never mind, let's just do one more. Sorry. one more. And then we're done. I swear. After that, I just want one. In Circles, Post Malone, and I kind of feel like that's them and their karmic cycles more than anything. And I feel like it's happened in their past relationships and they brought it to your connection. But by you standing your ground, pile one, you've really made this person recognize their toxic cycles, which is very good because now it's really opened their eyes to take care of that in order to bring balance back into your connections. So very deep. You guys got the I love you. You got 2 cards with I love you on it, and them really wanting to fix things and not, you know, you had the commitment card and them apologizing. I'm sorry, please forgive me. So just going back to what I was saying with the tarot cards of how it felt like an apology and them really taking ownership of their errors. So that is where I leave it, pile one. Let me know if that resonated in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. It helps the channel. Again, personal readings are open. Link is in the description box, and my Instagram link also in the description box. That's it. That's all I got. Thank you, pile one. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, pile two. You guys are the volleyball pile. Welcome to your pick a card reading. If you are new to the channel, hello and welcome. For those of you subscribed, thank you guys so much for your support and for tuning in to another pick a card reading. You might want to turn on notifications if you do have them off, just so you know when I do post new pick a card readings. And so today's pick a card reading is messages from your person, but as usual, I want to do something before I just jump into the messages. So today what I decided to do is to take a look at what it is that they've been thinking about telling you, and then we'll take a look at the messages and see how much in alignment they are. So let's get to it. Everything is pre-shuffled, ready to go. I am not shuffling at all. So let me just separate what I need to here. Yeah, it's like I separate the messages into one pile, and then I have your oracles in one, and then I have to separate the 2 tarot. So just, that's kind of what I'm doing. That's when I get quiet, I'm sorting that up. All right, so what do we have to start off with? We have the 2 of candles, the 10 of potions, the ace of presents. Ace of presents has been showing up a lot. That's the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Star card. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh, they're all majors. All major arcanas to clarify. Wow. Wow. Okay. I was just hearing like the planning for the future, and they're hopeful that you want to be a part of their future, that you want to be in their future. So they're trying to stay a little bit optimistic. They see that with you. You can have it all. Like, you guys can have a really loving relationship. They understand how much you just bring so much light, love, happiness, warmth, comfort, ease. I don't know, ease. For some of you, just make life seem so easy. Like, life seems easier for them when you're by their side, and they just feel like it's destined with the Wheel of Fortune that you guys were just meant to come together. It's destiny, it's fate. And even though it doesn't make sense to other people, they want to say that they don't care, because they realize with you, you make them happy in a way that no one else does. And then we have the Ace of Presents, the Ace of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is going to be like they want to start over. And I feel like this is attached to that 2 of Candles and the Star, going back to when they see the future, they see you in it, kind of thing. And I feel like there's been this separation, there's been this time apart for them to really see and recognize that no one else compares, even comes close to the happiness and joy that you bring to them. And so this Ace of Presents is an apology and rolled into this offer, like, well, can we start over? Can we start fresh? And because they see that you are their true happiness. It's beautiful cards. Pile 2. They're all beautiful. I mean, you have the Star, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Sun, you have the 10 of Cups, you have the Ace of Presents, the Ace of Pentacles. The 2 of Candles, it's the 2 of Wands. It's not really bad either. But it's not really like a lovey card. So that's why I don't really But honestly, they are all positive cards here. So your person does, when they're thinking about you and what they want to say to you, it's really all positive. So we'll take a look and see what the oracle cards show, because I don't know, but we're off to a great start. We're off to a very good start, actually. So, oh, just a crush. Warning signs. Yeah, that's a twist. Hiding behind my mask. Okay. Wow. That's a beautiful card. Yeah. Eventually it happens. I mean, it's not that it's too good to be true. It's not. What I'm getting is that your person, because it's so good to be true, they're looking for these flags. They're looking for something. They're looking to sabotage it in a way, because everything about you sounds so good. There's no way. There's no way. So it's like when you're looking for something negative almost, and they're like, oh, it's just a crush, though, they probably don't even feel half of what I feel. They probably don't even want anything. Yeah, you guys might be seeing twos, because there's 3 twos out here. So, I mean, there's 4 twos technically, but single twos, that's what I'm looking at. Just the crush. Like, it's just nothing. It'll probably just be nothing. They're playing it off is what it is. Like, your person's in denial of pile 2. And so I feel like this is really the explanation of, like, because if this was what they came to you with, you would probably be like, well, why did you act this way? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Da 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 da. All this other stuff. And it's because they were hiding behind their mask. So what they were wanting to tell you is that they haven't really been honest with you. They acted like it was just a crush because it felt too good to be true. They were trying to just downplay everything. They were trying to downplay how amazing you were and how much they felt from your connection. And so they kind of sabotaged it, is what it is. And over here with the Union of Hearts, a love connection that defies explanation. That sums it up. That's it. Like, that's the card. If that, I always try to point out what I feel is the strongest energy to me in the readings. This is the strongest energy, because it makes no sense. It's so perfect. It's so beautiful. It's so wonderful. I mean, oh, these major arcanas, they're wonderful to see. It's such a change of pace for me, let me tell you. As a reader, I love seeing this. But it just felt too good to be true, because it doesn't make sense. Like, how do you, it's like, no, there's got to be something here. Like, someone's teasing me, like, you're joking, right? April Fool's kind of thing, that kind of energy. So, yeah, this is how your person, what they say, how they really feel. And because, they would say, it's just because I didn't feel like this was real. I didn't feel like this was, there had to be something, like this was a joke, someone was messing with me. It's nothing. This can't be real. For you guys, this is going to be my twin flame pile, because twin flames make no sense. They make no sense. And anybody who tells you that they know all the details of twin flames, every single detail, that I don't believe. I'm sorry. But either way, it defies explanation. It's a spiritual connection, and we're not really taught about that in school, are we? We're not really taught about spirit and all that too much. So that's what they've been thinking of saying to you. So let's get to the messages and see what comes out. So you kind of already know what they've been thinking of saying to you, but let's see what the messages actually say. So yeah, they want forever with you, destiny. I don't want you to be with anyone else. So your person's seeing that, if, because of them hiding, that other people might be catching your attention. Some people don't want to see us together, but I don't care. And maybe that's another reason why. Maybe because, when you go to your friends and you're kind of searching for that, I guess, validation in a way, like yeah, it's just too good to be true. And they're probably like, yeah, you're right, you know. And so they kind of support that negativity, that negative thought, and not, because it's not something that too many people are open to or are aware of. So, and unless you've gone through it, you really don't know. I'm so attracted to you. You don't know what you do to me. So there's a big attraction. I think that just kind of adds on to the sun and the 10 of potions and how happy you make them, and just everything about you brightens their world. Even though we're not together, I just can't see myself letting you go. So again, just hiding behind their mask, and you know, it feels like, yeah, they haven't come forward whatsoever, and they don't want to see you with someone else, and they can't let you go. Your loss broke my heart. So I feel like a lot of you are definitely in separation, or you kind of just got tired of the games or the guessing games and not really knowing where your person was at, and you probably most likely walked away. So there you go, it broke their heart. I mourn and cry about having lost you. So those two cards just talking about the sadness. So it is different from what we were getting, right? But I feel like it's the after effect. Like, they're not coming out and saying how much they really care about you and how awesome and amazing they think you are and how much, you know, they want you in your life. It's kind of just like they realize they lost you because they didn't share these feelings, and yet they're still not. So it's a little bit frustrating. So if you guys have been frustrated, I feel the frustration because it's not really the same. But let's see. Please come back to me. So they do want you back. You are the love of my life. There we go. I was looking for something a little bit more meaningful, and there it is. So it took a second. I still got more messages, so let's get the rest of these. I have lessons to learn with a karmic. And so that's possibly the other reason why they're hiding behind their mask, is because there's someone else. And possibly the hesitation of why it took so long for them to get the message out of you are the love of my life. There's always a reason why the cards come out at the time they do and wherever I lay them out usually. I wonder if you're with anyone else. So that's the other thing too, you know, you probably just kind of had it, because if they are with a karmic, your person's like, I don't want you to be with anyone else, and they're wondering if you're with anyone else. And it's like, well, I kind of feel a little bit hesitation, because it's like, well, what right do you have if you're still with a karmic, you know? Like, you can't play that way. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Not when it comes to love and matters of the heart. I no longer wear a mask. So they realize, so I feel like this was the past energy. So yeah, you know, why they hid behind their mask, and now there's that confirmation of they're no longer wearing the mask, but yet they're still with the karmic. Or for some, it cut off. For some of you, it might be that they've ended it, you know, and they had lessons to learn with a karmic. So take whatever resonates. I have so many regrets, and because they see, just again, you're the love of their life, and they see how wonderful and amazing you are, pile 2. And so now it's just kind of realizing, you know, they couldn't just accept it. It was just like they were trying to sabotage everything because it felt too good. Like, it felt like someone, again, was just messing with them. But now they're seeing, and they have so many regrets. All right, let's get some more. My thoughts and feelings are all over the place. I can't think straight. I need some time to myself. I don't want to let you go. I will find a way to fix things between us. So yeah, just again, another message of them not wanting to let you go. I'm tempted by you in every way. I daydream and fantasize about you. So wasn't there I'm so attracted to you card. So yeah, there's a lot of attraction, chemistry, and just desire there. And I want to show you how special you are to me. So it kind of, you know, I can't say that I see movement. I don't see movement yet. And until, I feel like it has to do with the karmic. Until that karmic is out of the picture and out, you know, just completely, I don't feel like there is going to be movement. And for some of you, it doesn't have to be a love interest. It can be family members. It can be friends. It can even be co-workers, especially if they work somewhere like we're always sent the people that we need in our life to better evolve ourselves. So just look at it that way. So if you're like, oh, there's no other love interest, okay. It might be family members, it might be friends, the people around them the most. Okay, so I'm going to do songs, so I haven't done it in a little bit. So I'm going to do 3 songs. I just want one. They all come out. Crazy for You by Madonna. Come on. Down on Bended Knee, Boys to Men. So yeah, you know, I kind of feel like your loss broke my heart, and I mourn and cry about having lost you. Down on Bended Knee, I kind of feel is like that energy coming through with that song. Let's do one more. Then we'll close out your reading. Nobody Knows by Tony Rich. So I feel like, yeah, you're, because of your person having this mask on and having people around them that they were worried about, you know, especially with some people don't want to see us together, like the people around just don't want this connection to work out for whatever reason, which is kind of sad because people need to find their own happiness, and but whatever, you know, whatever the case is, they kind of kept to themselves about this whole connection. So it feels like your person kept a lot within and nobody really knows on the outside. So I feel like the song's very much on point here, pile 2. I hope this resonated. Let me know in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. It helps the channel, you guys. And the link to my Instagram is in the description box. If you're interested in personal, the link is also in the description box. That's all I got, pile 2. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 3, you guys are the Xbox controller. Welcome to your pick a card reading. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. For those of you subscribed, thank you for tuning in to another pick a card. Thank you so much for all your support. So today's pick a card reading is messages from your person, but of course you guys know that I usually do something else before I jump into the messages. And what I decided today is we're going to take a look at what is it that they've been thinking about saying to you, and then we'll jump into the messages and to see where they're, you know, if it's in alignment or if it's off, we'll see. And then I've been adding in songs since I haven't done it in a little while, and that's what we're gonna do today. So let me get your reading started, and let me get these cards sorted out. Alright, so let me put, those are messages. And tarot and oracle cards. Alright, so what are we starting off with? The 5 of Potions, the King of Potions, the King of Needles, 2 Kings. Alright, we have the 8 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Wow. I don't really feel called out to like share. I mean, we do have water and air. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and we do also have some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and some Taurus as well. So this is what is your person been thinking about saying to you, pile 3. And I feel like it's more about them and where they're at and how they feel about the connection. So we're starting off with the 5 of Potions and the 8 of Swords. I really feel like your person is in despair, feeling lost without you, feeling a lot of sadness, really missing you. And they just are, like, they're having a hard time. They're having a really hard time coming to grips with realizing that they may have lost you. For some of you, your person feels like they may have lost you for good, that you walking away or whatever, you know, if it was them who walked away, this separation, they just feel like it was the worst decision, or it really shifted things for them. And they realize that they do have a lot of feelings for you, that they do really care about you. The 10 of Pentacles, they're realizing that they do want a future with you. They want to be in a relationship with you. So this is just making this Eight of Swords even harder for them, because their feelings are with you. You know, it's like their heart belongs to you, whether or not you know it. And I don't like jumping into this and having to always add in these disclaimers, but it gets frustrating sometimes as a reader, because you have to come into these general readings with an open mind, you guys. For some of you, you guys are great and open-minded about it, so thank you. Thank you so much for making it that much easier for me. But there's some, that are like, well, my person doesn't feel that way. They've told me. It doesn't mean that they're not thinking something different. You have to look at it another way. So if it doesn't resonate for you, you're like, oh, well, that's not my person. I get it. Sometimes the cards just come out and the messages are like, no, there's no way. I get it. I completely understand that. But it's not to take away the fact that it possibly can be what your person has been thinking and what they've been feeling. So unless you 100% know what they're thinking and feeling, don't just disregard it like, no, and that's the thing. Just keep an open mind. Like I said, I really hate having to throw these disclaimers in, but I feel like sometimes certain people just need to be reminded of it. And it's not because I want to be mean, because I just want to do the readings and I just want to get the messages across for whatever reading I'm doing. That's it. So, I'm sorry if it comes off rough to some people, but that's how it works. Okay, so just keep an open mind. That's really, when I say that, that's what I mean. Just unless you know 100% that your person doesn't feel that way, doesn't think that way, then why are you watching either, because then you already know, so what's the point? Anyways, I want to get back to the reading. And so, yes, your person, really what I was getting here is they're trying to understand the connection better. They're trying to make sense of it, and they can't because it's a spiritual connection for a lot of you. You guys are the soulmates, the twin flames, the higher, just a spiritual connection that you have, and they're trying to make sense of it, but they can't. You have, like, they're in their emotions, they're in their thoughts a lot, but I feel like their emotions are taking over. I feel like your person is very much in their emotions from what we have here. So let's get the rest of the cards. Let's get the oracle cards laid out. Controlling. Yes. Guilt trip. Honesty is essential. Wow. There's a lot of pink and purple. And the purple is connected to the third eye chakra, which is all about your intuition and wisdom. So you can see, like, it's almost like your person is having to learn how to trust their intuition, how to connect to spirit. And your person with the controlling, I feel like they are trying to control their emotions. So what is it that they want, they're thinking about saying you, is that they try to control their emotions. I feel like they try to suppress their emotions. They try to make sense of it. They couldn't, yes, they feel this connection just as much as you do. So for my twin flames, I know a lot of you, it's such a hard journey to be on. No lie. And because it's not just a love journey. It's really, first and foremost, the twin flame journey is about you. And yeah, I had an epiphany days ago. I'm not really going to jump into it. But first and foremost, the reason you're here is for you. And to do what you need to do, whatever your life mission, purpose, whatever the case is. That's what comes first. The love part of it, that's the second part, And so that's just what I'm going to say with that. But your person feels guilty. They feel guilty because they had their guards up. They were trying to just handle it logically, control their emotions. They just thought, I feel like they kind of thought this was just made up. This was fantasy. There was nothing. But the reality is they do feel something here, and they know it. And, just going back to this column, and they want to be honest with you. They don't want to hide anymore. They don't want to be hiding behind their mask. They want to speak with love and truth. And that's what that card says. So that's Beautiful. That's what we're getting from your person. So your person seems like they've had a hard time really accepting your connection for what it's worth. They really try to make sense of it, but they couldn't. Yes, they feel it. They try to control it. They're trying to be logical, and they just can't, because it's not meant to, because it's not scientific. There's nothing. You're trusting your intuition, going back to that. But yeah, they feel it. And they do feel like with you that for some of you it is where they do see very, very long-term potential here. And they just want to be with you. And let's get your messages. Would you say yes? Insecurity. So for some of you, your person does want to return and make an offer, possibly apologize. I mean, you see, you have the two cards here with the guy holding the flower. So I feel like it's an apology. You know, they feel guilty for how they've treated you in the past, for not really, I feel like disregarding this connection, possibly kind of neglecting it, abusing it, not really taking it seriously like you did. So it's a big shift, I feel, with this. Regardless of how much time has passed, I've never forgotten about you. So regardless of how much time it's been since you guys last spoken, they have not forgotten about you. I suffer from love sickness. This is so much, this card. It's the 5 of potions. It's 5 of cups. I suffer from love sickness. Just very much connected there. Wow. I want to marry you. And right next to the would you say yes card. And what was I saying about how they see long-term potential with you, like very, very long-term potential. So for some of you, your person is thinking marriage. And if you guys are not in that stage yet, you know, it's just where they do want to commit to you and kind of move in that direction and see if it is a possibility. My greatest wish is to be allowed to love you. So yeah, you know, the King of Potions, I'm really realizing how much you mean to them and how much they need you. Telepathically communicate with me. Again, for those of you that are twin flames, soulmates, you guys will understand that card. The sexual thoughts that run through my mind. So your person is wanting you in all kinds of ways. You influence me in ways no one ever has. And I feel like for a lot of you that are my twin flames, that's really going to hit home. And even the soulmates, you know, twin flame soulmates, you're going to learn from them. I mean, even karmic still, but we don't talk about that here. We don't talk about that here, other than they're meant to teach lessons. I mean, they all are. But I feel, you know, especially for the twin flames, because you guys know, like I was saying, it's a self-growth. It's about yourself first and foremost. I feel like if you guys just a little, you know, just a little advice, take it, leave it, you know, ignore it, whatever. I feel like if you guys shift the focus from it being a love journey to a self journey with a twin flame journey, I feel like things will get better and easier for you because you're directing the energy towards you, the love towards you, the attention towards you. And even though it may sound selfish, the whole point you're here is to better your soul and to serve in some kind of a way. So, you know, take it, leave it, whatever, but try doing that for a couple weeks and see if things change for you instead of focusing on your person. Okay, I have a gift for you, and you know, the flower, sorry, I cut off on me, but the flower, you know how we were saying the flower is so kind of like a gift. So your person is wanting to give you something. And even here, even though he looks creepy, he has like the wine, I feel like a wine bottle, I don't know, it's probably some weird concoction that Finkelstein made, but either way, your person does have something for you. Wow. It's time for our reunion. So your person does want to come back. They feel like it's time. It's time. I want to tell you the truth. So yes, the honesty is essential. And the King of Swords, it's all about being honest and upfront and just direct. And I feel like, you know, the way that they're going to do it is just going to be kind of coming from the heart in combination, the King of Cups and the King of Swords. I just feel like that's how it's going to come up. I hate when this happens. We're not ready yet. It's time for our reunion, but we're not ready yet. Just take that however it resonates. I'm not even going to try with that. I want to meet with you. So yeah, they do want to come into contact with you. They want to meet up with you and, you know, possibly give you that gift. Let's see, let me know what happens. I want to lose myself in you. I want to taste you. So just, again, the sexual thoughts are running rampant here. I can't find the words to tell you how I feel. I don't know how to approach you. And so it's kind of like that tug and pull. It's that back and forth, like, it's time for a reunion. Oh, but we're not ready yet, you know? So I feel like your person is kind of going back and forth. And it's just not helping, and it's because they're trying to control the situation. They're trying to look at it logically, which is not helping them. And if you are in a spiritual connection, you can't look at it logically. It's not, it's a spiritual thing. There's no science behind it. There's no one else, only you. So if there was someone in the past, there isn't. Or if you've been having those doubts, if you've been wondering, no, there isn't anyone else. And then we have stay with me, give me a chance to make it up to you, let me show you my heart's in the right place. So they do want to fix things with you. They see long term with you. They want to have that sexy time with you as well, and they want to spoil you. So, and I feel like intentions are good here. And in the past, if they haven't been, which, yeah, they probably weren't because, you know, the cards that we saw with the oracle cards. But they want to fix things. So let's get the songs. I'm going to do 3. Alright, come on. What is it? Wow. 72, Stay With Me. What song came up? Stay by Rihanna. I'm telling you, I don't know if my, like, gifts have been elevated or something, but lately, wow, wow. Differences, genuine. So maybe it was that they felt like things were so different, and logically they might have felt like we're too different, we're not alike, but it's like, maybe you guys decided that before you came here. I feel like there's so much that we just don't even remember before returning for this lifetime. And I feel like you and your person, like, I feel when you guys write up these contracts, because you do it with your spirit team, I feel like any differences that might have come up or stuff that you guys decided for one reason or another, and it's probably linked to your past lifetimes together or something, you know, maybe you guys were in different status groups. I don't, you know what I mean. Rich, poor, you know, that kind of thing. And maybe it's something coming here. Maybe you guys have different religious beliefs. And I just feel like regardless of the differences, I honestly believe 100% that you guys decided those differences for a reason. There's a purpose behind it, and I feel it's just linked to past lifetimes to kind of overcome it, like deciding, okay, in this lifetime we're not going to let this and this come between us, and maybe that's what it is. So it's just my personal belief. I don't, you know, I'm not claiming to be an expert or anything, but that's how I feel when these contracts are written up, especially with the twin flame, because you and your twin flame decided to come back together. Those are for the twin flames. But either way, still, just any contract, though, with the person you're meant to be with, it's still possibly the same thing. So it doesn't have to be limited to twin flames. All right, one more song, and then I'm done. Wow. Okay. So, apologize. Your person wants to apologize. We have Apologize by Timbaland and featuring One Republic. Let me know, Pile 3. Comment in the comment section. Would love to hear how that resonates for you. Like, share, subscribe. It helps the channel. The link to my Instagram, the link to book personal readings are in the description box. That's all I got. That's all I got. I kind of take Sundays as my rest day from cards, so I won't be posting on YouTube or on Instagram. I'll be back on Instagram on Monday. That I promise. I'll be back on Instagram on Monday. I know it's been a few days, but yeah, Sunday is kind of my recharge day. But that's it, pile 3. I hope this resonated. I hope this made sense. I hope it provided some sense of clarity or some messages here that you needed to hear, or maybe just the songs. I don't know, but let me know. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye.